Fourth down for Havelock, needing 12 yards. Sabdo over the middle, and a catch is made. It's a touchdown. Welton Spotsville takes it 27 yards and to the house to tie this one up. This might be 4-down territory. Smith calls his own number, and Daniel Smith is breaking loose. Smith to the end zone, and Daniel Smith running to a record book and giving Campbell the lead in second overtime. Here we go, third and short. They don't need a touchdown here, but looking to put points on the board. The Wildcat for Hutchinson. Cam gives it to Barrett. Barrett gets in, and Havelock comes right back down the field. A touchdown. Now a first and goal. Flynn keeps it. One man to beat. Gets to the outside past Rogers. Flynn to the 5, and he's in. Alex Flynn, the rushing touchdown. First and 10. Walston the pump fake. Now looking deep down the field, and he's got a man wide open. Cole Tanner. Nothing but end zone to go, and Tanner takes it 75 yards for the touchdown. As it's been St. Ange in this red zone.
Watch for the jump pass here.
St. Ange throws it to the end zone, and you called it a touchdown. Talon James, the 6'4" D end, comes into play tight end and gets the touchdown. Looking to work quickly here on third down. Flynn steps up, looking for the end zone, and Flynn is intercepted. Francis Meehan, the senior captain, makes the play, and another big stop for this New Hanover defense. Welcome to the 3AA North Carolina High School Athletic Association State Championships. Today's broadcast is presented by Ingles. Evan Budrovich, Peter Montemurno with you as we get set for the nightcap. New Hanover, the Wildcats, taking on the Rockets of A.C. Reynolds. And for New Hanover, under their head coach, Earl Smith, it's a one-man show for New Hanover with Wiz Vaughn leading the show.
Yeah, as Wiz Vaughn goes, so goes the New Hanover offense.
For the final time as PFL foes, the Dolphins from Jacksonville head up I-95 to battle the Campbell Fighting Camels. Both teams coming off tough losses, looking to rebound in the Pioneer Football League standings. But both teams have been playing some of their best football in the second half of the year. Joined by Bill McMillan, Evan Budrovich here with you as we get you set for homecoming weekend here at Campbell University Barker Lane Stadium. Bill, for this Campbell team, a tough loss last week against Butler, but facing a new challenge this week with the spread option attack of the Jacksonville Dolphins. Christian Humana will kick this one off as Havelock is back in the title game for the first time since 2014. They won 3 in a row from 2011 to 2013. Mylan Howard, our player to watch, back deep to receive, and it's time for some football as Christian Humana kicks it off, and we are underway. Caught at the 15-yard line as an avenue for Charlotte Catholic, breaking away from a tackle, and at the 30-yard line where the Cougars will start with the football on their opening possession. Charlotte Catholic undefeated this year. They have done a great job of scoring early in games, nearly 14 points in a first quarter. As now for the Charlotte Catholic bunch, led by Chris Walton, the junior quarterback, who can make plays all over the field.
A little uncharacteristic last week versus Concord. Robinson was Charlotte Catholic, 11 penalties, and they were held to 245 yards. So let's see what they do and how they've responded to that, watching some film and practicing this week.
First and 10 here from the 30 as we begin the 3A state championships on offense with Charlotte Catholic. It's a toss to Howard on the opening play, and he gets 6 yards on the carry. Spun down there by the middle linebacker, Solomon Belagatti, the senior. Let's take a look at the starting lineups, the North Carolina High School Athletic Association starters. Howard, the big tailback, but also offensively. Paul Neal can get things going. Lamaje McDowell, part of that three-headed monster in the backfield for the Cougars. As they work here on a favorable 2nd and 4. Charlotte Catholic fell behind in last week's regional final, the first time they trailed in the playoffs. Going to Howard one more time. And spun down at the line of scrimmage. This Havelock defense, aggressive all over the field. And a nice stop here on 2nd down. The Havelock starters defensively, Avery Jones, one of 7 players offered by Division I schools. He anchors the defense. Tyon Johnson, who made the tackle a minute ago at the linebacker position. And a big starter back, Anthony Harris, a key piece of this defense.
Well, that was a perfect example of Coach Caleb King saying, do your job. Tyon Johnson did a nice job 1/11th. You do your 1/11th on the defense, you're going to hold this Charlotte Catholic offense to a couple yards per down.
Setting up a 3rd and 3 here for the Cougars. Tossing it out to Howard, getting a bunch of the touches in this one, and he's going to pile forward for the first down. Moving the chains after Drew Dotter tripped him up, but not before a crucial 3 yards.
Well, and that's the thing with Mylan Howard. He's a patient runner. He's going to look for what's in front of him. He was able to get to the edge. It was a nice job in pursuit down the line of scrimmage by Havelock's defense, but this is what the offensive line for Catholic does. They do a nice job of getting leverage, getting their pads underneath the defensive line, and allowing a runner like Mylan Howard to get the first down.
To your point, Peter, 280 yards on the ground per game for this Cougar offense. 1st and 10 as they go inside to McDowell and taking bodies with them. McDowell, a quality 6 yards up the middle on first down.
And you'll see right here as they get the handoff right up the middle. And you see how the splits are? That's what split recognition. When you have a offensive line that have more than 2 yard splits in between each other, that means they like to go up the middle because they want to have the linebackers have more room to fill. So when you have splits recognition, you can sometimes anticipate things and make a blitz or a stunt at the right time. Nice pickup on first down by Charlotte Catholic.
This Havelock defense only allowing 13 points a game. The challenge tough today. They go to McDowell one more time on 2nd down, and he takes a body with him to move the chains. As Lamaje McDowell, nearly 1,000 yards rushing this year, and picks up the first down at midfield.
It's a 3-headed monster back there. I'm calling them earth, wind, and fire. I mean, these guys, you just don't, they're equally talented. And you see Lamaje McDowell going up the middle. He's the one that brings kind of the earth part of that earth, wind, and fire, getting up the middle, picking up a first down.
So here comes Charlotte Christian into Havelock territory on the opening possession. An undefeated 15-0 run to this state final. Howard goes back in motion on first down. He gets it here near side. And Howard with some space inside the 40, still on his feet. And Mylan Howard explosive on his first 4 carries of the game.
You'll see here a nice job by Jacob Smith, 73 on the backside, pulling the guard, pulling around the edge, getting his pads up the field, allowing Mylan Howard to get to the boundary and get up the field for a first down. As you see right here, the offensive line, nice job by Jacob Smith, Malik McGowan getting to the opposite side, very quick, good feet to allow Howard to get another first down.
Welton Spotsville saved the touchdown on that tackle at the sideline. 1st and 10 now for the Cougars. A flag on the play before McDowell touches.
False start, offense, 5-yard penalty, remains first down.
David Gaskins leading our crew today, and an early penalty for Charlotte Catholic.
Yeah, that's the thing. They were worried about that coming into this game. Again, last week, an uncharacteristic 11 penalties by Charlotte Catholic. So far, they started off pretty good, but these, even though it's a 5-yard penalty, these things are drive stallers. Havelock has to think, okay, this is a good opportunity for us to keep it at 2nd and long.
Chris Walton trying to follow his brother's footsteps as a state champion, working under center here on first down. Feeds it outside to Neal, cutting towards the hash, and Neal will get most of that penalty yardage back on first down.
Again, it's another recognition. They didn't have any running backs in the backfield. Michael Neal came off the wing on the near side and took the handoff and the jet sweep by Chris Walton. It's a timing play. Nice job by Havelock recognizing that, pursuing. Again, stay in your gaps. That's the one thing about a wing T offense if you're a defense. Stay in your gaps. Don't try to do your brother's job. Do your own job, and that'll take you to the football. Nice job, 2nd and long.
Charlotte Christian loading it up at the line of scrimmage here on 2nd down as they fake the play. Throwing deep down the field, a man open, and that one's dropped in open space. Garrett McKernan, a chance to break this game open in the first quarter, but unable to bring it in.
He had 6. He had to turn back for the football, so his back was directly, the end zone was directly behind him. It was a play action pass. A nice job by Walton. You know, they run. Everybody creeps up. The defense creeps up, and McKernan is able to get behind the defense. See, hey, I turn around there, got to attack the highest point of the football there, and maybe just because he had to adjust his body, he made that little turn, was a reason why he may have been, the timing was off on that play.
McKernan 6 touchdowns this year and a chance for 7, but unable to bring in that pass, setting up 3rd and 11. Efficient opening drive for the Cougars so far. 3rd down now. Looking to pass. Howard with the catch of the 30, and Howard right up at the sticks. He's going to get the first down. Depends on the spot, but he looks like he's got it.
Well, it looked like zone coverage on the backside, Evan, and they passed him off from the shallow cross. No one came up from the front side to shield him in that zone and allowed Mylon Howard to get up the field and possibly pick up a first down. They're going to do the chains here, but it looked like zone coverage. The pass off was there, but no one was there on the front side to take care of Mylon Howard in that zone.
Belligotti makes the tackle right at the sticks as the chain gain. We'll take a look to see how close this one comes up, but Howard in space did a nice job of getting upfield.
Yeah, and that's the thing. When he gets in space, we talked about it pregame, he has something called gifted hands. That's actually his nickname. He had gifted hands on that one.
Well, it turns out it'll be short. 4th and a couple of inches here for Charlotte Catholic. A team that does have a good field goal kicker, but this looks like a go-for-it situation.
You see Walton in the pocket. He knows where to find Mylon Howard. Howard, again, shallow cross. He says, let me get the ball in the hands of my playmakers, and they will make plays. But a good job, enough of a good job by Havelock's defense to force a 4th down. It looks like they're going for it here. Will Griggs, their kicker, Will Griggs the third. He's 4 for 5, as long as his 42 yards, so definitely within range. But heck, Evan, this is the state championship game. They want to win.
We got some snow, got some wind today, as Aaron mentioned. And now for Caleb King, trying to get a stop for his defense on this opening possession.
And if you're Havelock, look for the hard count. Don't jump offside. Don't anticipate. Just go when the ball snapped. Watch for the hard count here.
This is the 10th play of the drive, 4th and inches for the Cougars. And movement at the line of scrimmage.
And there's your hard count, but your offense wasn't playing along with it.
This could be.
False start, offense, 5-yard penalty, remains 4th down.
They did the right thing. You get the hard count, you have to run a play, you get the defense to jump, but the offense wasn't in sync. It's going to cost them 5 yards. As you see right here, you see the head bob of Chris Walton.
Both sides of the line of scrimmage move there.
So if Catholic stays there in their stance, that's going to be a first down. Now they're at 4th and 5, when it was 4th and less than a yard.
So now this Havelock defense, an opportunity to make a play. 4th and 6 officially as this drive continues, starting back at the 30-yard line. Flipping the field now, looking for points with McDowell and Howard, the tailbacks. Give it to Howard, moving right. And Mylon Howard this time piles forward for the first down. Needed 6, got 7, moving to his right.
And they just ran that play again. They're running it to the near side, to the short side of the field. As you look at the replay, look at the pulling lineman again. Jacob Smith, Malik McGowan doing a great job, backside to front side, clearing the way to Mylon Howard. I was surprised when they came out. Havelock's defense played with 2 safeties, not a lot in the box at 4th and 5. Sure, they went deep with a couple plays, but that's a running play in my estimation.
So Charlotte Catholic leaning on the running game in this drive. McDowell gets the inside handoff, takes a defender with him, and McDowell into the red zone, down at the 11-yard line. Powerful run from Lamaje McDowell.
And this is an offense that just starts to wear on you, Evan. Look at it. I mean, my goodness, they've already taken a lot of time off the clock here, and they're doing it on the ground. The clock is running. Another first down here deep into the red zone for Charlotte Catholic.
Almost 5 minutes on this opening drive. Charlotte Catholic wanted to control the clock. They did a nice job in this first quarter. McDowell, the lone tailback, on first down. They give it to him. McDowell cuts back up the middle and finally wrestled down at the 5-yard line. That's that gang tackling from Havelock they're going to need to do today to slow down this running attack.
Yeah, they have to get to the football. They all have to rally to the football. A lot of pursuit, but they also have to get off their blocks. I was looking on that play at number 75, Malik McGowan, the 6'3", 320-pound sophomore for Charlotte Catholic. The strong side tackle does a nice job of getting leverage, great feet. He blocks to the whistle. He was able to free up, not allowing any Havelock defenders to get down the line in pursuit.
These Rams have 4 starters on the defensive line, 4 seniors for this group. McDowell gets the carry, and he gets stuffed at the line of scrimmage, taken down. Tyon Johnson, one of the first men in there, to spin him down for a loss of 1.
Yeah, this is why Tyon Johnson has all the offers he has. ECU, App State, Texas Southern, Charleston Southern. I mean, he has a lot of offers out there, D1. He's a great football player. Patrick Pasquale also there. And, you know, you have a host of defenders in there on tackles. Previous play, like you said, Evan, they have to rally to the football, and they did on that play.
Patrick, 62 tackles this year at the D-line position. Very impressive. And here are the officials checking over the ball placement before this third down, as the entire crew will come together.
And the snow has stopped, which is a little disappointing. Well, maybe it's not snowing as hard as it was before.
Certainly lighting it up from our pregame festivities.
Aaron's got to be happy.
They're just checking, officially third down, reviewing. So now for Charlotte Catholic, trying to punch this one in. They don't need to get to the end zone to move the chains, but a 3rd and 4 from the 5-yard line. Play action, looking to the end zone, and caught for a touchdown. Michael Neal gets Charlotte Catholic on the board. The 5-yard pitch and catch from Christopher Walton.
Michael Neal playing in that wing position to the near side, just had a free release off the line of scrimmage. Nobody gave him a push, a shove, nothing. He was unencumbered into the end zone, wide open in the flat for the touchdown. Nice play action, held the defense just a bit. Everybody was inside the box on that play. They only had one safety, everybody in the box. Neal gets free for the nice touchdown for Charlotte Catholic.
Here's Will Griggs, the 3rd, for the extra point. Great hold, and that kick is good. So Charlotte Catholic runs right down the field. We're going to take a break. When we come back, more football here on the High School Athletic Association Championships, presented by Ingles.